Welcome back, everybody. The History Guy here. Well, we pick up right where we left off at the end of the Battle of Cold Harbor on this no infantry campaign on Ultimate General Civil War. This is Fort Stevens. So we've got to hold Fort Stevens and King Farm, which is right here in the center. And we're given a lot of units to do that don't belong to our army. A lot of veteran infantry units. So they're going to primarily be taking the brunt of things. But we also do have some of our own troops, and I'm just basically going to send them for now up to the objective that I have to defend while I get these other troops in position now. I don't like some of these fortifications because they're so spread out, so I don't know what that's going to mean. But I'm sure at some point he's going to concentrate his forces somewhere, and I'm going to have to do some quick thinking to get some folks into position. So we'll see how that all shakes out. In the meantime, I'm going to get some units into position and ready to go. We're going to move up some of this artillery so they can be a little closer to the action. All right. So here's where it starts, right here. Not a real powerful unit right there, so I'm a little concerned about that. But I think for the most part we should be okay. Just got to keep an eye out for where he concentrates his forces. He's got more men than me now. He just got some more reinforcements. So he's got me by about 3,600 men right now. So far, so good. You can see the numbers. Not really taking a lot of casualties anywhere so far. Alright, here comes an attack on the left now. The only thing I'm a little bit concerned about is that he might sneak around over here without me seeing him, but I think I've got enough troops all the way out on the flank that I should be able to see if he tries to do that. He just got more reinforcements. So now it's about a 9,000 man advantage. And he's got double the guns. The only real concern I have is supply, but I should have plenty of that. I've got a couple of moving supply wagons as well as this supply back here. And I've got enough reinforcements that I can plug folks into a hole if I start losing too many men. Trying to flank our right. Okay, that's exactly what I was worried he would do. So no worries. We're going to just plug a unit down here on that side and not leave him any room to do that. This is actually a nice position here because actually I wish these guys would fire on Atkinson rather than on Terry. Alright, he's loading up over on this side. Let's go ahead and shift. I'm going to send the Wolverines over here. We got to get these 24 pounders up. Wow, he's really loading up over here on this side. And I'm not in fortifications here. I'm going to send Devons down there to help out. Alright, he just nailed those artillery. I better be getting some reinforcements. He's starting to overrun this position. Oh my goodness. He rode right through the lines. And now his melee cavs on me. Alright, I'm going to have to park Devons right here for now. Just until I can drive them off. Alright, we're solid now. Now let's get down there and help Sawyer. Okay, here they come. Our desperately needed reinforcements. Send the sharpshooters over there. I'm going to send the 40th Kentucky that way. Got to send some help up to some other spots too, though. Alright, I want to pause for just a second and just kind of look at the situation. We're about an hour into this fight. Still got 2.5 hours to go. I think we're solid in the fort. Everybody's holding out well. Everybody's inflicting overwhelming casualties on the enemy. Overall, the number, which was 9,000, his advantage is now down to about 4,000. So I've cut that advantage in half. I have lost 15 guns, most of those in that one battery that got overwhelmed up here. And my numbers are getting low here in the center, so I've got to be careful. I'm going to move these 24 pounders up. Let's get the Wolverines up a little close. In fact, we're going to plug them into this hole. We've got help coming. This may be a problem putting Sawyer in right here because they may get hit on their flank because of it. But that helps. Alright, I think we're good over here. I've actually got some melee cav right here. Let's go out here and take this unit out. Alright, he's actually... Oh, he's making a run on my supplies. And he's got a unit back here, too, hitting my mounted infantry. He's going to grab those supplies, but I'll get him back. Let's get up here and resupply the guys in the fort. We'll grab these supplies back. I gotta get these guys resupplied down here. This is really the only spot I'm having a lot of trouble. Okay, there's our supplies back. Now let's run down and help out. Alright, I'm going to pause again just for a second, just kind of check everything along the line. My melee cav here is having a rough time because they're in the woods, but no real threat on my left at the moment. Pretty solid right here. Getting resupplied there, so we should be okay. Just got to keep an eye out on my right. But the numbers are almost even now. I've brought them down to just a 1,700 man advantage, and pretty soon that'll come down, and I'll actually take the lead. Alright, we just got to be careful here because these guys are riding into my lines. There's a couple of different units in the middle of my lines right now. Alright, we're going to move the first veterans down to counter him. Oh boy. Get those 20-pounders out of there. So we've got 3 units, about 1,500 men trapped out here in the middle of my lines. I'm going to send my melee cav this way. Alright, for the most part, he's really not engaging me on my right. I'm just dealing with these annoying people in the middle. I just got more reinforcements. Another unit of sharpshooters. Some skirmishers, some more melee cav. Excellent. So we'll wipe these guys out, and then we'll start going out and wiping out the units that are out in the field still. And what was once him outnumbering me 2-to-1 should turn into a darn near a massacre if I have time. Alright, one of his units just surrendered. These other 2 won't be far behind. Alright, there's that one. And then Imboden's the only one left. There we go. Okay. Now let's pause. We got rid of those 3 units that were giving me grief in the center. Now I've got a 2-to-1 advantage. He's down to just 7,000 men. He's got a lot of guns out there, though, and that's what I want to go after. So let me start by gathering my melee cavalry together. Let's get these infantry units back into position. I've only got 2 units of melee cav, but I do have a lot of mounted infantry available to me. And what we're going to do is take some of them with me and just ride out into his lines now. And I'm going to start over on this side because I think he's pretty well isolated over here. Alright, the first unit just got wiped out. Now we'll just take out Terry. It's not happening as quickly as I thought it would. We just had to get him out of the water, I guess. Now it should start happening quicker. Alright, I'm going to send Beardsley up. I think Hood can finish Terry off. What's he down to now? He's down to just 5,500 men. Alright, I'm going to send these 3 to start pursuing the rest of his lines. It's only 8:30 in the morning. Hopefully it's going to let this one continue for a while. Let's get over and get resupplies for these units. Alright, that one's toast. I'm going to start riding some more of these infantry units out that aren't mine. Oh, we get more reinforcements. Not that I need them, but that's cool. More melee cav, that'll be helpful. We're going to send these 2 units of melee cav to the right side. And with 42 minutes left, he's down to just 4,000 men. And it looks like we got some supplies that are not gonna make the trip back to Virginia. Alright, hang tight 40th Kentucky. Not the situation we want to find ourselves in there. Okay, we grab the supplies. Alright, Hood, hang tight. I was gonna ride for those guns, but his melee cav's in the way. Alright, that's pretty well gonna do it for this one. We're gonna see where we're at for the home stretch. Don't fire, guys. Grab the supplies quick. There we go. Alright, I think that's pretty well gonna do it. We're gonna let these guys take these casualties because I'm not too worried about them. They're not my troops. Alright, we're gonna finish this one off when the timer goes out. I'm not gonna keep it going. Let's take a look at the situation with that one. Alright, so we wiped out pretty much his whole army. I did let a few guys get away. Grabbed a bunch of supplies, a bunch of good stuff. So I did lose Colonel Arthur McClellan was killed, and I lost a brigadier general wounded. But now we get to see the picture going into the last phase of the battle. I got the Medal of Honor. Hey, that's awesome. So we're in good shape going into the last one here. I don't know. I guess we'll go Army Organization and a couple points in reconnaissance so I can see what's happening with his units. Let's take a look. All right, we've got 2 battles left. We've got Harrison's Creek, and then we fight the battle for Richmond. It has been a long time since I've done that one. So, let's see. What do we have to do? I didn't defeat the enemy at the Battle of Atlanta, giving Confederates access. Oh, it's down. Oh, okay. There is a battle down here, Georgia Railroad. I don't know why I missed that. So we've got to fight those 2, and then we go to Richmond. I'm just curious. Obviously, this is going to change, but I want to see right now what Richmond looks like. So as of now, he's got 50,000. And when you look at what I've currently got as a makeup in my army, it's less than that. So there's, I'm sure, going to be some scaling involved. But that number will be reduced by what I do in these next 2 battles. So Georgia Railroad, let's take a look at that one for just a second. So I'm going to be defending at Georgia Railroad. It's going to be a counterattack on me. So that's actually some good news. I like the idea that I'll be able to defend. It's going to be against huge numbers of troops. So that'll be interesting. I'll have to get the right makeup of my forces. It's going to primarily probably be mounted infantry and artillery. But I'm not going to have 30,000 men. That is for sure. So, as always, with this entire series, let me know your thoughts. Not only the battle I just fought, but on the ones to come. Anything you think I should be aware of or I should probably plan for. And please hit that thumbs up. Please subscribe. And we will be back in the next 2 weeks to finish this series off over these next 3 battles. So, thanks for watching. We'll see you again real soon.